All right. I say that every time, don't I? Well, anyways, all right. Today's trip is going to be my longest trip yet. I'm looking forward to taking it out on a trip longer than 30 miles or so. So it should be good. I got right here is my bag packed. I'm heading to Hinkley. It's part of the Trans-Minnesota Trail. If you head, I don't know, about 10 miles east from where I reside, you'll encounter that trail, and it's pretty cool so far. I've only driven just, up and down the area near me. It's mostly roads, dirt roads, but I'm looking forward to taking it a little further than I've ever taken it, and checking out the casino/hotel is what I'm after in Hinckley there. But I've been to the pool there a few times with my family, so I'm familiar with it, and it's a nice place, so should be fun. And hopefully everything I have on me is good to go. I got the Andes. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. I got the Andes Alpine Star Tour in here. Same with the pants. Just got these today. The boots as well. Oh, today is the day after Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. But that's why I bought this stuff, because it's Black Friday in the US and things are on sale. So I figured, well, the stuff I have wasn't keeping me warm, so I didn't really have a choice on buying stuff, and I just waited till today to do it. The boots are Forma Adventure, something like that, and they feel really warm, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how they perform. I still have my Klim gloves, Climb. Nobody's ever told me how to pronounce it. These are okay. I kind of did expect them to be a little bit awesome, and they're just alright. So that's that. But then I got these today, some liners, I guess, some glove liners, so from Cycle Gear. So yeah, looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be good. Sorry about that. And oh yeah, and I got a helmet mount as well, so you guys will have a different perspective while we're riding today. Thanks for joining me. Oh yeah, part of the fun and the reason I want to go is because Hinckley, it's about 16 degrees out today. So I think this will get me ready for a trip that I have in the future that I'm looking to take maybe all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. Okie dokie. Let's get out of this garage because I'm still 1,000 degrees in here. Alright. So I'm paused now. Made it about, I wasn't paying attention, maybe 10 miles. And yeah, my hand's pretty cold. My right hand especially. Oh, I got engine on both sides though. But yeah, once I cross this stop sign, I will technically be on the Trans-Minnesota Trail, as maybe you can see on my phone. And it will be a 55-mile-an-hour blacktop road. So that's why I paused, because my hands were already cold and they're about to do something that's going to make them even colder. So yeah, it's only about 3 mile stretch or so, but dang, is it a 3 mile stretch, you know? 16 degrees with a wind chill of however the hell I can get up to. 55 would be probably like -40, I would assume, at least. So it's very, very cold. And the lack of windproofing on this stuff that claims to be windproof is incredibly frustrating. I guess I don't know what I was expecting, but I saw the word windproof and I thought, well, it better be like a sheet of plastic then. But yeah, otherwise it's pretty good. I'm having a good time. It's really kind of crazy riding out here right now, honestly, but it's fun. Like, I feel a little crazy. But from here I'm gonna follow this trail right here all the way up, and slowly but surely I'll make it there. Well, let's get to this stop sign. So I have my visor cracked just partially because I legitimately start fogging up almost instantly. And I like to wait
until it's like 100% all clear, so I can go as slow as I want down this road here. So I'm not flooring it or whatever you'd call it in a motorcycle. This is just accelerating comfortably to a speed that I feel comfortable traveling, because you can see the moisture on the road. It is 16 degrees. That moisture is probably ice, so realistically 40 is probably fine. I'll probably go ahead and go 40 through this 40. Well, I guess 35. I'm really just paying deep, close attention to this road, because it's not necessarily always the ice you got to worry about. And my mom likes to harp on this one, but a lot of these corners and stuff will end up having sand or salt from the de-icing process. So even once the ice is gone, you still end up with, yeah, see, I want to avoid that shiny strip right there. That shiny strip right there is very likely to be slippery. I don't want to judge it without meeting it and stuff. And honestly, I wish I could hear my bike better. Once it gets to about 40 miles an hour, I just hear wind. And without the tachometer, I sometimes can't really tell if I'm in a good spot for the engine. So I just give it like a little tweak to see, oh, this looks fun. Little tweak to see how it goes. See like how it pulls. Which doing that over a bridge was the dumbest friggin' idea I've ever had, but okay. I wasn't trying to be a badass. I was trying to feel my gear. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, whatever. We all know what I'm saying. Oh, sweet. I don't know if that's new or old. It doesn't look like it's new, but it looks like it's in progress. Cool outbuilding. That's some cool shelving. I know it sounds crazy, but I run a fence company, and it'd be pretty sweet to have some stuff that could hold some solid pipe like that. But that's going pretty good. This ain't so bad. Maybe about 3 miles of this. Ah, yeah, you should have been here in the summer. I guess I didn't invite you, so that's on me. If we'd have come here together in the summer, and we would have definitely, you'd have seen some, you see all the trees, I mean, they're there. It's just their leaves are gone, and it's past the point where they look cool while losing the leaves. No offense, trees. Oh, just want to make sure I don't lose my path here. Yeah, just keep going up this. We're gonna go all the way up to what's called a military road / government road. I can't quite remember, but they oh, there we go. They're around. I see signs for these roads every now and then. Now we're going up a hill on a curve. We got accelerated basically. Alright, I'm in a pretty solid gear to maintain 40 up this hill. So it's a bit of a grade, but nothing too crazy. That is ice. I'm gonna ride very near the edge. This is a dumb idea. I'm gonna move further inwards. La 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 la. I'm gonna sing to myself so as not to get too much in my own head about what I'm doing. It's kind of a problem, but it's good. Getting upper. La 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 la. But yeah, I'm just out here riding my own ride, and today that is a personal mission to make it all the way to Hinckley, which feels like a long distance to me, but it's a short distance compared to my ultimate mission of driving across the United States. Gulf of Mexico, maybe to the Gulf of Mexico. But it a couple reasons really for that thought is I want to ride this winter because I work in the summer, and I kind of got to work when the work is, and that's the summer, not the winter. So this winter, you know, I won't have a whole lot going on. This crosswind is not ideal, so I'm looking to do something as a bit of a mission. But I don't know, I want to do it for sure. I want to, but it's just a long time away from home, and I'm not normally like that. So hello. No, you don't do anything weird. I'm gonna go around you. Hi, guy. Looks like a nice fella. Oh wow, as soon as I slowed down, my windscreen just insta-fog. Crack that thing. Wonder what like the lowest, could feel a kind of a breeze. It doesn't seal very well. I have a pin lock on the way from Italy. Italy. I don't know why I said this way. I'm a bit of an uncultured swine when it comes to things. I'm only recently learning that the size of these things that I'm wearing and stuff ain't necessarily. So here's a military road, yeah. And oh man, let me get that open. Military road. Oh, am I not in the first? Oh, I just didn't give it enough clutch. We'll go up here. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, don't mind me dragging my feet. Oh, well, that's why I think it's got both those names. It's oh, I keep skipping neutral. Don't do it. There we are. It's military road with the old government road written underneath it. So that would explain partially why I thought the way I thought. So that's cool. Oh, kind of in a decent spot, I hope. Not the smartest motorcyclist. So yeah, with 400 miles on my odometer currently, 388 realistically. Part of me, deep in my soul, wants to take a trip across the nation. And because I gotta do it in the winter, I figured heading south would be the right idea. Because only a fool would try to go west through some rocky mountains. And they are named that for a reason. And east is all along the Great Lakes for me. So you're looking at a lot of snow constantly, and it's just a problem. And yeah, I guess maybe it's me, you know. I figured north to south was like the starter trail, right? It's the shorter distance. And then once I get good at stuff, I can go east to west. I just live in the middle, so heading east or west means I gotta go east or west to start. It's kind of like a messed up thing where I can't really, I'd have to like fly to one side with my bike and then work, I don't know, one side to the other and then fly back, or we're looking at a heck of an adventure where I drive to one side and then I drive all the way to the other side and then I drive back home. I mean, that's a lot. I have been kind of curious how people do the BDR stuff. Do they have someone drop them off on one side of the border and meet them at the other? Or do you just ride your bike to the one side and then drive to the other? So for like me, I have trails from Iowa, Missouri, all the way through Arkansas, I think, then to the Louisiana border. But you know, for Minnesota, I drive. There's one that we're on right now, the Trans-Minnesota Trail, and that I'm in the middle of it. So if I want to ride the whole thing, I got to go to one end and then go to the other, and then somehow get back home. I don't know. There's logistics, and I figured all that extra traveling and stuff is just more time off work, and I can't necessarily take forever off. I do got bills to pay, so as much as I love riding, which is really fun, there's a reason I only have 400 miles, because I've been working all summer, but it's cool. I don't want to be one of those people that doesn't even ride their bike to the first oil change, you know, so I'm feeling like doing pretty good so far. I'm committing to things, making plans for future things. One thing I'm still not 100% on is the idea of riding with other people. So like I took the motorcycle safety course, and so many nice people in the class with me, and a lot of them were like, hey, we should ride together now that we're, you know, killing it, now that we're the greatest riders in the world, you know. But no, it was an idea, and I loved it, but they you know, they knew what kind of bike I had, and I don't know, I don't feel like this is the kind of bike that you get to ride with people. I don't know. The concern I have is basically that so like, hey, you want to go off-road together? Like, heck yeah, I do, you know, absolutely. But you got a 300 and I got a 150. Those people are going to be blasting through those trails, you know, and I just won't be able to. And granted, I'm pretty convinced I can do anything, but it'll just take time. That's the thing I'm thinking, is that if I have enough time, I could probably get up that hill. If I have enough time, I could probably get through this trail. But things take time on a bike like this. You can't really get through anything quickly, but I feel like I can really get through some things. So it's not a disappointment for me, but it's just a position of like, well, how do I ride with other people then? In my head, one day, sooner or later, I'll end up getting a bigger bike. I'll probably stick to the dual sports though. I can't lie, I can't imagine myself riding any other kind of bike. This is the ability to just confidently go on the dirt and on the whatever, I don't know. I'm not extreme off-roading here, so I probably could lean more into the adventure bike side, but a lot of those seem a little big, a little excessive. I don't think I need anything bigger than like, well, I do know they make a 650 that looks just like this bike, so maybe one day I could see myself owning that. The DRZ, that one, everybody talks about that one. I guess I could see myself owning one of those. If I got another bike, I'd want to be able to go 70 comfortably. You know, if I had to travel on the interstate, or if I wanted to go, you know, 60 miles to get to some specific area and then do some off-road in there, I want to have that option. And this is what this XR150 I feel like was kind of like the intro to that idea. So right now we've made it to Rush City. Go up, Visor. And this is actually where I turned around for the very first time when I came up this road. I've been further since then, but I was too nervous to take this intersection. I'm still a little nervous, I can't lie, but I feel like it's gonna be okay. It's just a very blind corner. Well, that's why I turned my brights on. Alright, that makes sense now. You can see two giant patches of ice on this hill coming up. Okay, sweet. Oh, that means we're on my side too. You can see, well, you can kind of see some of the snow we got yesterday too. I hadn't really mentioned that, but yeah, it did snow yesterday. I did want to ride yesterday. Not this trip. I had this planned for today, fortunately, so. But I felt like the roads were pretty bad. They were pretty bad, so I'm not trying to do anything crazy here. I'm just trying to accomplish a small little objective. So yeah, on this point forward, we're going to be heading to Pine City. I think Rock Creek is actually next. Yeah. I don't really know what's coming up, I can't lie. There's some iciness here. We'll glide inside. There we go. Oh, stop sign. Nice, nice. Always good to stop. Am I just saying that because my hands are cold? I don't know. Oh, hey, another dirt road. Sweet. I was hoping that it would not be blacktop all the way. What is over there then? Is this... Nobody behind me? Is this Old Ferry Road? Maybe I did come all the way up. I don't know. Well, anyway, this is a road. do feel pretty good. I don't know. Part of me wants to just get there. Part of me wants to explore. I've definitely come down some dirt roads that I don't know the names of and stuff. Done a bit of exploring back here. This is up where another patch of state forest is. Minnesota is beautiful for that sort of thing. Lots of state forests. They are not all, you're not allowed to be riding around them all. All good. That's a tough one to see out because it angles back on you. We are crossing into Pine County. Home of the Pine City, as you can imagine. I'm a little bit in the middle of the road, and I cannot see over this hill. I got kind of a little rule about that, you know. If you can't see over the hill, you ought not be in the middle, because they can't see over the hill. Yeah, you know. You can see where this is going, I bet. Alright, sandy, dirty, snowy. Everything's dead except the pine trees. I had a... I mean, he's not a friend anymore. It's just a guy. I don't particularly talk to him like I used to, unfortunately. But nice guy. He, Darren was his name. Tater Tot, I think, was his internet name, though, and that's how I got to know him. So he, him and I met on a Twitch person's chat, and we were just like, I don't know, you know how it is on the internet. You just become kind of friendly with someone, like, yeah. Messing with each other and whatnot. So, well, one day he's talking in the streamer's chat, and he's like, yeah, I got these puppies, I got this German Shepherd. I didn't know she was pregnant, and now I got all these puppies to deal with. And I'm like, well, how much you charging for them, you know? And he's like $350 or something, and I was like, that's not bad, you know. And asked him some more about it, and I knew he lived in Kansas? Yeah, Kansas. And so I was like, well, how much would you charge me if I came and got him? Oh wow, my phone's dying. And he said, if you came and got him, man, they're free. Or it's free. And I said, all right, I will. And I legitimately drove all the way down there and got that dang puppy. And then we got a problem. And then later on, he ended up working, because he was trimming trees in this place in Iowa. So I ended up going all the way down to Iowa, scooping him up for a day. And we chilled out, and freaking, he said he was just blown away by all the trees. The pine trees was like the thing that got him the most. I guess it's just not as common in other states as it is here. A little update.
Hey, I made it, but along with my phone dying, I was also experiencing some battery loss in the GoPro as well. So I did end up making it. That final little short update thing there is when I'm at Pine City City Hall. I tried to turn the GoPro back on, and it was dead. I did have a spare battery, and I think if I had left it running it would have been okay, but because I turned it off, it wasn't keeping itself warm anymore. It does usually keep itself pretty darn warm. So unfortunately I don't have footage of the rest of it, and this is where it ends. But I appreciate you watching it, and I promise in the future to do better about keeping more footage going. So thanks again, and yeah, I got some hippo hands on the way now. And my feet got pretty cold on the way back. The next morning when I started the bike, it was parked outside. I think it was like 8 or 9 degrees. It started up okay, not great, I'm not gonna lie. You know, similar procedure as normal, except it just turns over really slowly. But it did inevitably start on its own with no jumping or nothing like that. So I was pretty impressed and pretty happy. And yeah, I look forward to taking it out again and just doing some more stuff, you know. But I appreciate it, and yeah, look forward to seeing you on the next one too.